That's laughing.
I just had another moment to react to what you said.
Yeah. Gonna let a few people get up on this thing. Not gonna be on here long. I really want some.
You want something? Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me put on the phone.
I'm probably just gonna wear this. Greetings. Hey y'all. Listen, I show gratitude because I'm noticing that you all are hitting the like before you even get on here. So gratitude, y'all. Gratitude for hitting the like button for me. I really appreciate it. So really quickly, I have 3 candidates that I'm going to bring up for the show tonight, speaking about religion. But I'm trying to see if there's anyone else that possibly is interested. And if you are, we need your name and your phone number, because one of the people, well, a couple of the people didn't list phone numbers, and so I'm going through. I'm carefully choosing people. So if you're wanting to, come on and discuss religion from your aspect or what you knew it as growing up, even if you follow the teachings now, what did you understand it growing up? I'm getting ready to make a few phone calls to a few people to see how and what their understanding of, hey Daniel, of what religion is, far as, what how they understand it to be. And, because it's going to be like a discussion, but also a debate, and so I have a few people, but I'm just trying to see if anyone else is interested and giving their take on what religion is or how they see religion. So if you're interested in coming on the show, because what I'm going to do is have a few people up, we'll have the discussion, and then bring them down, have a few people up. Like I want to kind of rotate it out, okay? Because I already have a full panel that we do the show with, period. So we don't have room for a lot of people up there. So we have to like rotate them in and out, okay? So that's what I'm trying to see. So if you're interested, please put your hand up in the chat. Because it's gonna be good. I believe it's gonna be good. This is a 2-hour show tonight, per usual, but sometimes we try to shorten it and it never happens. But this is a 2-hour show, because our show was originally an hour show. It just carries on for 2 hours for some reason. Okay. I see hands. So Maya, if you could put the email in the chat so they could send their name and phone number so I can give you a call and we can discuss like how the show will run, okay? So Maya's going to put the email in the chat. When you see the email, go ahead and email your name, and they should be giving her the business because she's acting weird again. Email your name and your number, okay? So listen, real quick. Yesterday rising, before I got up, right, I told y'all how I was so tired because I've been working on my workbook. So yesterday rising, my J say she got up to use the bathroom. And not this rising, yesterday rising. She get up to use the bathroom. She said, I turned over like, hey, my J, what you doing up? She said, I'm just going to use the bathroom. She said it was 10 in the morning. Like, I was asking her, like, why are you up at, like, it was super early, but it was 10 in the morning. So she said that I said to her, well, I'm just in the bed talking to, she said they were in my bed. I told her they were, I don't remember none of this shit. She said, I told her that Metatron and Yehuda was in my bed and we were talking. And she said, I turned back over and went to sleep.
You said they were big. They were huge.
And she said, I said they were big and huge and that they were in my bed talking to me. And she said, I said some other shit and flipped over and went back to sleep. I do not remember any of that. That is so crazy to me. Like, I'm just sitting here. I saw a little bitty orb just fly past, probably one of my fairies. Like, I'm just sitting here talking to Metatron and Yehuda.
I mean, you were so alert because you was asleep.
She thought I was up. I don't even remember none of the shit. Say, what'd you say, Maya?
You were just, Cause I came out of the bathroom. I was gonna get back in the bed, and you just rolled over like, "Hey, Maya, greetings. What's going on?" Like, ma'am, I just went in the bathroom. You just knocked out.
Yeah.
What is going on? You been up? I was like,
I
"Oh,
don't
I know you
remember
were
none
up."
of that.
He was like, "Oh yeah, I was just been talking to you and Metatron. They're in the bed with me." I was like, "They are?" I said, "Are they Kakusa or are they human?" You was like, "They're human. They're big and huge." And then, all right, you was kind of like, "What?"
Listen, I don't remember none of that. I said I did. She was like, yeah. I was like, I don't remember none of that shit. Now I guess we was having a good conversation. Cause I had told her, I was telling her later on, like, I was just having a conversation with Yehuda, and he kept telling me to look at him. I was scared. I was like, no. Cause like I feel like I can't look in his face. I was terrified. He kept saying, look at me. And I said, Because if you shape into the lion and I see, child, what will I do? Listen. He was in this room the other day and all the lights were off. And I had to use the bathroom so badly. And he said, get on up in his bed. I said, no, I won't. Because I know that somebody's in here. I can feel it. He kept telling me it was him, but I was like, I don't know that to be true. Because what if I see you in this room? I see him in here. If I get up, do you know how big he is? Do you know how big his head is? If I get up in the door to use this restroom and I see peering eyes or a big... that's what's going to happen. My knees is going to buckle. You understand what I'm saying? He kept saying, look at me. I was like, just hold me, Yehuda. Ooh. You know, come now. Look into his face. Your knees would buckle too, wouldn't it? Like, hey, big head. Hey, big head. Like,
That's hilarious.
Metatron just, no, to Tetron. Let me tell you what the fuck he did. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. They will let you see. I cannot. Me and Maya's talking. We're having a conversation. And she is talking about to Tetron. In that moment, he knew what she was talking about.
Well, I wasn't yet.
She hadn't even brought him up.
It was the email.
It was an email where they had mentioned to Tetron, right? Yehuda and another deity, Miralite. In that bitch, wait a minute. In that moment, I saw this. Did you see it? That's how quick his head popped out. I was pissed. Because I said, what the fuck? I seen it with my physical eyes. Tetron popped his head from around the corner. I seen him with my physical eyes and like to pass the fuck out. No. That's how fast his head, it was like. I said, what the? Mine's like, what? Tetron just popped his head from around the corner.
I feel
No.
like he's laughing at you. You were like, he's laughing at me.
Oh my God. To see the deities with my eye, these ones? No. That's like one time I'm in the bed with the pathetic one and we hear something fall over in the kitchen. Like I told y'all the other day, somebody knocked this fucking, your ice container. It had water in it. Maya's standing close to me right here by this bathroom door. Somebody hit that motherfucker like, and that's what happened. The shit flew. I said, what the fuck? We was getting ready to go live. And I was sitting there, I was trying to be cool, like, and for me. Y'all, this damn thing that flew, like somebody hit that bitch like, pop. Water went everywhere. I'm laying in the bed with the pathetic one time. Something gets knocked over in the kitchen. We both looking. I'm like, I'm not going in there. So she goes in there. She has a lot of shit set up on her counter. You know, salts, all kind of shit. It's in the middle of all of the shit. It's knocked over. She say, ask who did it. I said, I will not. She said, ask who did it. I'm not. Why not? Because they gonna tell me. No, I'm not. The spirit is fucking real, and I just don't have time for that. I love them in here all day long. But if you show me with these, I'm probably going to pass out. And I see them peek around corners a lot, not just the deity. I mean, that was the first time I ever seen a deity do that. But the ancestors will peek around corners a lot, you know. You, like, a lot of times we convince ourselves we tripping. Well, you be like, oh, I thought somebody was standing there. They was, bitch. They were. You just kind of like register like, oh, I'm tripping. No, you're not. You saw them out the peripheral. You saw them standing there. You know? Mm-mm. So I had another dream last night. I was in New York as some sort of, I was kidnapped. I believe I'm seeing a few things. I don't know. But I was kidnapped. I was with the Puerto Ricans. I had a fight again. I fought this chick. She resembled the chick that was Tony in the last dream. But she resembled her, but it wasn't the same face. She had real curly hair that was pulled up in a bun. And we got into a fight, and they moved me to a different house. And I kept saying, why did y'all put me over here? Y'all put me in the house with the kidnappers. All I know, it was a big pot of rice. It was some stairs, like I could see the house. There's like, it's a normal house, but it looked like a house in New York. I registered, it's like I'm in a house. It's like a pathway to walk into the gate. And then you go up the stairs on a porch and you go in, and it's a big house. I feel like I'm in the suburbs of New York. And when you go, as soon as you come through the door, there's a set of like steps, but they look like wooden steps. So there's a set of steps. The house doesn't look like it's well kept, but it doesn't necessarily look like a trap house either. And to the right of the steps is like a big open like living room. And then the kitchen is off of that. There's something hanging right here by the steps. I don't remember what that is. I just remember something was hanging there. I almost feel like that was the pot, like a pot of rice that was hanging there. I don't know. But it was like different rooms, because I had fought the girl and they put me in this house, and I kept saying, put me back in the other house. You put me in the house with the kidnappers. I don't want to be in there. I can't remember them, but I can remember them. It was like 3 of the guys. One is a darker complexion. The other one were light skinned. They were Puerto Rican. And one had like really short taper hair. And I could see his face, but I can't see his face. That's why I say I can remember him, but I can't. He was kind of stocky built. He had on a white t-shirt and some like shorts. But they weren't like jean shorts. They were like dark blue khaki like shorts type things, I guess. And it seems like I never really was like allowed. I come down the steps, but I don't remember ever going really into the living room like that. And so I remember talking to the other girls. I think they ended up taking me back or bringing them over there, because I was back with the other girls again. And I had put this like cream like cloth thing on my head, and the one chick was laid on the bed. She was like, what the fuck is that on your head? And I said, it's my white girl hair. And I plopped on the bed and I woke up. They are holding women. Somewhere in New York in a house. The house on the outside is white siding with like around the windows is painted black. It was the white girl here. It was painted black. I feel like there's some sort of wood panel somewhere, but I can't remember. I know the like the steps look like they're concrete, but they look like they're like almost broken, you know. Like the foundation is cracked. The stairs look like they're cracked and kind of broken. That's why I said the house is a big house, but it didn't look like it was kept up well. Although it's a big house. And I feel like it's somewhere in like upstate New York or in the suburbs of New York. I don't know. It might be around Brooklyn, but it, you know, I don't know. It could be the Bronx. It might be the Bronx. And I told Maya, I said, I feel like Amani was in my dream at some point, but I don't remember seeing her. And so she was asking me if it was like the house was reminding me of one of our other associates' houses in New York. And I was like, and I was like, but, you know, I said, well, it was more like Amani's house. And I said, you know, because I was like, oh my God, it reminded me of that area. So it could be somewhere in the Bronx. I don't know, but they're holding Hispanic women. No, Tony. This was the dream I had yesterday. And the chick name was Tony in the dream. And we were fighting in the dream. But these were Puerto Rican girls, and they all had real curly hair. At least the two that I can remember, one hair was down. The girl that was laid on the bed, it's like she had a pillow kind of over her head. And the one who was like, what's that? What is that on your fucking head or whatever? And I was like, it's my white girl hair, and I laid on the bed. But I don't even know if I was me, you know. Right. And there's Amani again, right? So I don't know if maybe they're being held somewhere around her house. You know what I mean? Where she really lives. Because that's twice, you know. So I feel like, I don't know. But anyway, did anybody send any emails? Okay. I hope you put your phone number in. Be expecting a phone call. We're getting ready to start calling people. I need to go and get me some lunch before my next session. How much time I get? Okay, I got about 30 minutes. Make it work. Okay, so I'll be getting ready to call some people. Okay. Hey, Heather. Hey, Airchild. What's up, Peacefully? Hey, Tiffany, Millie Barnes, Sajarican. So I love y'all. We're about to eat probably some Qdoba, because that's what I want. I want something that's like Chipotle kind of, but Chipotle just don't taste the way it's supposed to taste to me, for real. So I'm probably gonna go get me some Qdoba. Anyway, I love y'all. I'll be talking to y'all soon, okay? See you in a little bit. Peace.